If you missed everything that's happened between Musk and Trump, I did a couple of videos on this. Go watch them now before you watch this video right here. Epstein's lawyer has jumped into the conversation. I'm going to share with you exactly what he said about Elon's abominable, ridiculous, disgusting, and repulsive post. Also, after everything that happened yesterday, after Elon went on a manic tirade, absolutely losing his mind. By the way, Joe Rogan on his podcast today said exactly what I said yesterday, that he's bonkers. Somebody should take away his phone. I mean, it's ridiculous what he did. He literally eradicated all the work that we said, all the work that we've done, all the hard work that you, me, the people have done to get President Trump in his rightful place back in the Oval Office, averting an actual national disaster called Kamala Kami Harris. He said Trump wouldn't have won if it wasn't for me. He wouldn't have the House. He wouldn't have the Senate, the ingratitude. And then to top it all off, he then calls Trump, I can't even say it without getting the video deleted, but basically a PEDO, finish the rest, trafficker of CHILD, Ren, just lost his mind. Absolutely lost his mind yesterday over a bill. Why so nasty? It's not like Trump said he's going to drop an atomic bomb. Why so nasty over a bill? Are there some bad things in that bill? Yes. Are there some incredibly amazing things in that bill? Capital YES. This is how politics works. What's the matter with you? I mean, it's like he had a medical episode. There's no way of making sense out of this. Epstein's lawyer jumps in. Also, after all that ridiculous insanity that happened yesterday, there were talks. Even, Mr. Ackman, Bill Ackman, Wall Street hedge fund manager, and, really a public figure, Bill Ackman, brokering a peace deal between these two giants, these two titans. And there was maybe some talks that they were going to go on the phone. They were going to hash it out, and people were feeling a sense of relief. Well, today, that's all changed. I don't know if there's any coming back from this, especially what I'm going to share with you today from two different sources, from Fox and CNN. Trump talked to both of them. I'm going to share with you what he said about possibly brokering a peace deal with Trump. I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, it's two warring states. Somebody posted yesterday, I can't forget who it was, but this war is bigger than Ukraine and Russia. It kind of is. These are two of the most influential titans in the history of the world right now. Whether you like to believe it or not, that's an absolute fact, a fact. But first, check out what Epstein's lawyer just posted about this whole debacle. Check it out. So after that ridiculous post by Elon Musk saying that the truth about the Epstein files is Trump's involved, yada, yada, yada. Again, go watch that stream. I posted a video yesterday going through everything. I'll leave a link to it in the pinned comment and in the description if you want to go check out that video first and then come back. But here, David Schoen, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, says, I was hired to lead Jeffrey Epstein's defense as his criminal lawyer 9 days before he died. He sought my advice for months before that. I can say authoritatively, unequivocally, and definitively that he had no information to hurt President Trump. I specifically asked him. I think that's pretty powerful evidence right there. The actual attorney of Epstein jumping in there and saying no. And I think the most conclusive, the most legitimate evidence is, you mean to tell me that if Trump was involved in Epstein, if Trump went to Epstein Island, if Trump was in the Epstein files, you think the Democrats would have sat on it this long? After everything they did to try to discredit him, defame him, imprison him, assassinate him, and God knows what, they threw everything in the kitchen sink. You don't think they would have released that if they knew? 100% they would have released that. So not only was it careless, redonkulous, absurd for you to post that, Elon, which is why I'm really pissed off at you, but it's unequivocally false on top of everything. The Democrats had a 19% approval rating. They were literally on life support. You just handed them life. We had them cornered. We had them buried. You just stuck your hand into the dirt and pulled them out. You rescued this awful cabal that has been trying to ruin this country for God knows how long. Shame on you, Elon. Check this out. Here is I'm going to share this. Dana Bash from CNN got off on the phone with President Trump, and then Peter Doocy from Fox also talked to President Trump. But first, check this out.
Joining us now, someone who just got off the phone with the president. CNN chief political correspondent Dana Bash joins us now by phone. Dana, what did he tell you?
Good morning, John. Well, he said that he's, quote, well, here's exactly what he said, quote, "I'm not even thinking about Elon. He's got a problem. The poor guy's got a problem." He said he won't be speaking to him for a while, but he said he wishes Elon Musk well. It was a short conversation. He didn't seem very exercised about it. And the interesting thing is, of course, the context of this is how many people who are in both men's orbits are trying to broker a peace deal, so to speak, and trying to get them to talk because of the concern about the fallout in so many directions. I mean, the blast radius from this fallout is really, really big and very wide. But right now, he said he's not interested in that, and he's moving on. And in typical Donald Trump fashion, John, he, before I even asked the question, wanted to talk about what he wanted the storyline to be today, about the economy. He was talking about gas prices. He said he was waiting for the jobs numbers to come out, which I think is about 2 minutes from now. So as he has done his entire career, not just political, but since he was a businessman, trying to push out the narrative and push out the story that he thinks is the most advantageous for him. And he thinks that's the economy now. But of course, we did briefly talk about Elon Musk. And the headline is he says he has no plans to talk to him right now.
No, Dana, he's not trying to push the narrative to make it advantageous to him. He's just trying to be the bigger person. You might want to take a cue, learn a thing or two. Listen, Dana. He's trying to focus on the positive. He's trying to focus on what's his job is, which is putting America first, helping America fix the problems that you and your ridiculous, absurd corporate propagandist network have perpetuated upon the American people for 12 of the last 16 years, if not longer. He's being the bigger person. Learn a thing or two, you absolute wretch. Oh, as much as I hate playing that clip, it's newsworthy for the mere fact that President Trump talked to Dana about that. But here, I want to also share that even Brett Baer from Fox said that he talked to President Trump, and President Trump says he's not interested in talking to Elon Musk. Elon has totally lost it, which I agree 100%. Absolutely handing the Democrats a bone. And then check out this. You know, I woke up today hoping it was all just a bad dream. Unfortunately, it wasn't. President Trump talked to Peter Doocy from Fox News about his plans to get rid of his Tesla that he bought. Remember that video I shared with you where he bought the Tesla in front of the White House? Watch this.
I gave him a little special something we have here.
Thank you.
A very special that I give to very special people. I have given it to some, but it goes to very special people, and I thought I'd give it to Elon as a presentation from our country.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elon.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Peter Doocy is live at the White House with new details on where things stand. Peter, what are the vibes over there this morning?
Jackie, we can report this morning that the Tesla President Trump bought for staff to use as part of a demo on the South Lawn to help Tesla is going to be either given away or sold off. And that President Trump, that Elon Musk rather, was wearing thin on President Trump for about a month.
They haven't criticized me than the bill, because the bill is incredible. You know, Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate. Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore.
The lowest blow came from Musk. He said, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. The president eventually said, the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Accusations about being on the Epstein list also flew around. The closest thing to a detente so far was Musk writing, "You're not wrong," to billionaire Bill Ackman, who wrote, "I support Donald Trump and Elon Musk, and they should make peace for the benefit of our great country. We are much stronger together than apart." And officials here basically say the big, beautiful bill is more important to President Trump than making nice with Elon Musk.
The only difference between Friday and today is Elon went back to his companies, and as a businessman, he has a right to speak for his companies. But as president, President Trump has a responsibility to fight for this country.
And I'm told Musk might talk to some White House aides today, but nobody here is tracking a Musk-Trump call.
So there you have it. It's a sad day. America lost yesterday, and I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I haven't seen anything today so far yet from Elon. Trump is focusing on business as usual. The guy never sleeps. Meanwhile, we had a vegetable the last 4 years who didn't do anything but suntan and ripen in the hot, blazing sun on the beach. I don't know. I don't know if this can ever be rectified. I think he went too far with the post about Epstein, especially when there's zero evidence. It was a really, really nasty, nasty thing to do and say. You could have disagreed. I said this in my stream yesterday. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing, but going that far, that nasty, is just absurd. It's ridiculous. After everything he's gone through, he took a bullet for us, man. He took a bullet for us. This guy doesn't need to do this. Every promise that he's made, he has kept. He has secured the border. He's negotiated unbelievable fair trade agreements. He has taken men out of women's sports. He has taken men out of girls, our wives, our daughters, our sisters, our aunts, our grandmothers' bathrooms. He's working tirelessly to get rid of DEI woke ideologies, and he's not stopping. The guy took a bullet for us. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing, but you should have done it off the table. You should have done it outside. Don't air your grievances in public like that. You think that's going to actually work? No, it's not going to work. I can't wait to get your thoughts on this. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Can they ever, here's a free poll. Can they ever mend their ways? Can they ever get back to the way it used to be? Can they ever forgive each other and build that relationship again? Give me a capital Y for yes. Give me a capital N for no. If you want to write some kind of context as to why, feel free to do so. But I just want to really hear from you. Do the Y's have it or do the N's have it? Yes, for they can mend it. And it's over. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, tap that thumbs up if you love America. You can do so on your remote as well. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps us immeasurably. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed them. Tap my face right here to subscribe and follow. It's free. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless the USA and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.